T238.
T238. I think you were T237. Okay, away you go.
We originally came up with the idea of sort of a mash between mine and Dan's, like original ideas. But at the beginning, it's going to start off black screen, credits, and then it's going to fade into like a floor, a carpeted area, and it'll slowly pan up, continuing credits, to show a room, and you'll hear like someone telling someone to remember something. You won't see these people at the beginning. And then as it pans, a door will come into focus, and you'll see two people inside. One man's pacing up and down, and the other's laying down on the couch. And it's like, we're going to show it's a psychiatrist's room, like props such as clipboards, and the man standing up and pacing will have like a sweater vest and glasses, and basically be dressed smart. And the camera will then cut into the room, and the conversation will become more clear. And like, the psychiatrist will be ordering this man and getting more angry and angry, and the music will build, like to cause more tension. And the psychiatrist will be telling this man to remember something because it's really important. But the person sitting down just can't seem to remember it. And the person sitting down is the protagonist called Nate, and like, he'll be a bit in a state, like he'll have rough clothing on, like pretty much what my brother looks like. So we're probably going to ask him to act. And basically, after a while, after the psychiatrist keeps on questioning him, the camera will zoom into his face, and the sort of will use like a blurring editing to show that it's going into his memory, and he's actually remembering this.
The next scene after that, it will come into a little boy like in a dark, like dim-lit room. He'll be in the corner. He'll then like you'll hear sounds of like an argument and fighting in the next room, and the boy will get up and sort of walk over towards the door, which is ajar. And he'll look through it and he'll see like two people tussling, but he won't be able to see their faces. It'll just be like shadows and outlines. He will then see one of the people raise a weapon or something, and then he'll go back to a clip of his eye and you'll see he's startled. And then that's it.
Yeah, like, the idea was that the killer will spot the boy through the door. He'll like turn around, like shout at the boy, and like, the boy will get startled, fall back, and that's where it'll end it. And so that's where his memory ends. So sort of like he's a witness who's trying to remember back to a crime scene. Drew?
It's like two subgenres: crime / psychological thriller, and the main plot is based on a little kid who witnessed the murder.
Credits.
Oh yeah, and the credits are going to be placed at the beginning during the black screen, slow revealing of the psychiatrist's office, and the possible names for the film are The Forgotten Witness or The Hidden Child.
Like, we came up with this like through different parts of the elements of the film. Sort of like the Forgotten Witness is because the case has already been closed years ago, but like it's sort of been reopened due to something that's happened.
So we get a sort of a mix of two things. So the present day, the guy's obviously going to therapy for some reason.
Yeah.
So, and it's trying to get to a crucial point of view.
Yeah.
And we get a little dip into something quite traumatic happened.
But he's obviously repressed it. And
yeah, so you get an idea of repression. Okay, so great. So we've got. Alright, open up to the floor. What do people think of ideas so far? Any similar things people seen or?
Going back into the memory.
Go back to the memory.
Go back in the past. Because like theirs he was going back a year.
Yeah.
Let's go back to past memory as well.
Yeah, so we really need some sort of device that sets off those both memories. So you're gonna have to work on looking at how flashbacks are generated and stuff like that. Okay. Does it remind anybody of anything?
It does, but I can't remember.
Yeah, I can't remember.
Yeah, I mean, so you've got your stuff with idea of memory and what you can remember, what you can't. I suppose you've got Shutter Island, maybe a little bit. Well, you can see them out. What else have we got? Repressed memories. There's a film out. Chris, one set in the boarding school.
Oh, with
It's
really scary.
Yeah, there's.
We watched.
Is it called The Haunting or something? Or not?
Not the Wanted.
Yeah,
It might be The Haunted or something like that.
Yeah, there's a film that's been out recently. It's all to do with repression of memory.
That's
so
good. Did you watch that?
we could look
Yeah,
at
I've
that.
played it. You know,
Um,
boarding school.
Oh, so you might have an actor. Is your brother
Right.
older?
He's 19.
Okay, and what are you going to do for the kid?
Like, I could probably be the kid. Like,
Okay, all right.
shave
I'm happy with that. Rather than you go to stage school and get someone involved. So I think it'd be great if you could keep it within.
No hiring.
It'll be also easier meeting up with like we play the characters.
Okay, and locations.
We're gonna all go home and take photos of possible ideas, but we haven't decided anyway yet.
Yeah, I suppose for psychiatrist thing, it's usually quite. It isn't so office like, but comfortable office like wooden trimmings, and you need that frame to give an idea of it's a psychiatrist sort of place, I suppose. Couch probably needs as well. All right, okay, so it's all doable. You've got 2 key scenes there, and my only worry is that it's quite a lot to get through. All right, so you're going to have to structure it quite well, and I think what you could have a bit less of maybe is the second scene, because that's going to be the repressed memory.
Yeah.
We don't want for a film. It's supposed to be a film opening. We don't want too much repressed memory. It's going to be it was him. The end. Do you know what I mean? So so it just little bits of memory coming through.
Yeah, like, we're gonna like do quick editing and sort of like there's bits missing in his memory, sort of thing, which will reveal themselves later in the film. So.
Okay, great. Again, any help for these guys at all? There we go. I'm happy to let this go through. I think there's quite a lot of references I think you can pick on. Psychological and therapy. There's a film called Marnie, Hitchcock film called Marnie, which will do an awful lot of this sort of ideas, and you can do quite a lot of imagery and memory.
How's that spelled?
M-A-R-N-I-E, Marnie. And I'm sure there's tons of other stuff we can research. So I'll try and get together a little pack of films you can have a look at in terms of remember. But jolly good.